streaming.
Oh, over here.
Yeah.
I can start streaming. There we go. Are you sure you want to stream? Yes.
You got the intro.
Hi. Are we on? I don't even know if we're on.
Well, that's what it says, man. Come on.
What the hell does that mean?
Red light on.
Yeah, there's a little live. We've been on for like 8 seconds, 9 seconds. As usual, we're running like a half hour late. Yeah.
It's because we're trying a new format here.
Always. We're always doing new shit with this thing. So.
And I'm not even on the
you
camera.
Come a little closer.
No.
I don't have AIDS yet.
I want to be in front of my microphone so I can sound beautiful.
Fine, I'll turn it my way then. No, there we go. I'll be nice and share.
Okay.
Dude, there we go. Look at that. Sometimes you get hot. Whoa. 2 chairs
and
in one
then
room.
fucking break everything.
Well, fucking, sometimes you got to break an egg, right, to make an omelet? Isn't that what they say?
No.
Sometimes you got to break a wheelchair. They say that. I heard them say it all the time.
Who are they?
Are we alive, though? I mean, question is, do people out there know that we're on?
I don't know.
Let me text your mom and see.
Feels like half of our shows were just tests of.
They are all tests. Every one of our shows is a
whether
test.
or not it's working.
Look at the world map. Yeah, right there. You see it? Yeah.
Just look at it.
We are right. This is very hard doing this backwards. We're right there. I'm gonna swim across there. Hand cycle all over there.
Hopefully not get beheaded right.
Then I'm right there.
Right.
Yes.
Right around this.
Area. But they always gotta be worried about getting shot right around here. Pretty much all through here. So,
This is retarded.
It is retarded.
Moving on.
We need to. I don't know. First, you talk for a little bit because I gotta. Hey,
phone.
What are you doing? To me?
We have another
I'm doing
person.
the one thing I said I didn't want to do.
We have another person sitting over in the corner, being sad.
Oh, we do have somebody over there. You do the introduction, please, as I text your mom to see if they can actually hear us live.
Today.
You what?
Sad. I have herpes and cephalitis.
Cephalitis?
You have both?
It's a super disease.
He's going for efficiency. But you don't have Ebola, and that's all that matters.
Why doesn't he introduce himself? He's a big man.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Russell. I'm the R in the ABC show.
Yes.
He's the R in the ABC show. I like it.
We still need...
Why don't you stick your head in there for a second so people can see your beautiful face?
And Q.
Here, I'll even duck out of the way.
We don't need to see him.
Because we're all about professionalism on this show. There's the man.
He even has his own microphone.
Penguins. Yeah.
Yeah, the penguins. Yeah.
And if this stupid fucking thing worked, we'd be able to
life
see
would be a
everything.
lot easier.
In the New York.
This little egg-shaped thing. This little butt plug looking thing.
Us. What? Butt plug? How'd they
like
get on the show?
Looks like a butt plug.
I feel like this show's just gone to shit. Absolute shit.
It hasn't even really started yet.
Oh, well, it's already gone to shit. It just started off as shit. I'm texting your mom to see if she can hear us, see us, or whatever.
Well, I clicked on the preview and it was working, and now it says we're live.
I don't believe YouTube. Plus, I don't know what it sounds like. I mean, I know that it may sound beautiful here. In fact, you know what? Sparky may have just said, fuck these guys and bailed. He was going to be our tester. I told him last night in our little chat that, just kind of stand by.
Maybe he was messaging me. Maybe that's what all that.
Oh, maybe that is what that is. Why don't you check?
Okay.
It probably is.
It's like, dude.
Hey, Brian, like, what do I click on, man?
It's like your show's still not on. Dude.
Nope, no messages.
No messages? What the hell were all those dings?
I don't know.
Buzzes or whatever the hell they're doing.
Buzz.
Here, you want to call your mom? Call her real quick. She said she'll be watching the show. She hasn't answered my thing yet.
I say we just continue with the show, and if we're not even live, fuck it.
It's not about being live.
Fuck
it's like if we
we'll
are
do it live,
though. If we are live, and we all sound like Trent Reznor.
Oh, shit.
No,
I listened to the stream.
I am chatting.
Well, last time
fine.
it sounded good in headphones, and it sounded like shit whenever.
That's because
I'm trying to find it right now, but I can't.
What are you trying to find? Oh, that's right. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, hey.
The fuck's that noise?
I just got one.
Whatever.
But who the hell was it?
I don't know.
Here we go. All right. Hey! Technology. Yes. Oh, all right. Good.
Oh, my God.
All right. Now we can start the damn show because we know we're on.
Okay.
So
Danny
anyway,
Rival?
so what did we decide? Huh?
Ribble?
Yeah,
know.
Danny Rival.
Ribel?
No. We're not going to get to that yet.
Okay. Okay.
First of all, we're going to announce that next week. So are we doing the 9 o'clock thing next week?
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to have on Michael Albrecht.
Yeah.
Finally, we're going to have.
Yeah.
And don't count on that show for starting on time either. But we will have more time.
No, it's going to be about 9:55.
No, but here's the thing though. I think next week we will have more time. So it won't be like you show up at 5 and we try to get the show at 6. And see, the problem we run into is we're always
That's
every
true.
week we've done this. We have 1 hour to set up, but we do this differently every single week. We've done it differently because we're trying to find, for you, the shitty audience who we don't even like, we're trying to come.
All 6 of you.
Yeah,
all
fuck our
6 of
fans.
you or whatever there are.
Fuck them.
You know, some of you I hate more than others. But no, and we're actually trying to put like some sort of decent show together. And
Yeah,
so we keep trying
if
new
you haven't
technologies.
noticed the new little format we got going on,
Yeah.
it was supposed to be his camera than my camera, but this thing doesn't work, and I forgot my USB
You
camera
forget things all the time.
because I'm retarded. Fucking
And that
stupid
USB
ass.
camera worked beautifully. So next
really
week,
did.
next
It
week,
was
if
good.
all goes right, next week we're going to have my window, Brian's window, and then we will have Michael's window up top.
On Skype.
3 windows, 3. Can you believe it?
Michael's
It's
video.
because
Michael's
man.
window.
I wish
Michael's
they
window.
That
could
actually
look.
sounds like a shop or something.
I wish they
doesn't
could
it?
look at all this
Michael's window.
audio equipment we
Well, they
have
could
going
if
on
we want
here.
to pick this up and move it around, but that's
Michael's
like-
Michael's window
They'll-
would be a good
Just take
like,
our word for it. We got a lot of
Amsterdam
complicated shit
prostitution.
going on. You don't even
type
understand.
business.
Yeah, sure.
Red light, got the chicks in the window.
In Michael's window.
window.
Michael's window. So anyway, so Michael's the
I'm
man.
totally
I
lost.
spoke with him today, and well, texted, whatever we did. You know, I guess that's considered speaking nowadays.
Is he watching?
With you crazy kids? I don't know. He's probably still on his way home and shit. I mean, he's got a pretty long commute and everything. So, the man's busy, man. He does like 8 million things. He's drummer, writer.
Here we go. I found it.
What else does he do? Like 8,000 things, you know. What?
I found
Oh, you found our show. Great. So that's
Possibly-
gonna log
possibly
like
I'll
a
see
minute
it.
behind.
Yeah,
Let me see. Wow.
I'm gonna turn your microphone off because it's gonna be lagged.
Oh, live event playback is not supported on this client.
Ha
Ah.
ha, you
Oh
suck.
well, I can still take the link
Yeah, there you go.
and put it in something that's.
Post it on
So anyway,
Facebook.
so I'm excited to just finally have Michael on because he and I talked about this a month and a half, 2 months ago.
when we started the show.
Yeah, pretty much when we started the show, we figured, all right, we're gonna have some live guests, and I have a lot of interesting friends, so we're gonna bring them in, and you know, some of them you may know, some of them you may not, some of them you may have heard of, and some you may not. But you know what? They're funny as shit, and they deserve to be on and entertain your ugly asses.
We're gonna try and get Albert Einstein on the show.
We're gonna try. I can't make any promises. Just like with my campaign promise yesterday was I don't make promises. I'm sticking. to
I
it.
like how you like run out of breath because you talk so much that you can't even breathe.
Hey man, you work with what you got. Too much RPM for this baby, or not enough RPM.
I feel like I should button this.
Yeah, so let's start off with the Pittsburgh sports scene because everybody around the country loves talking about the Pittsburgh sports scene, right? Yay!
I don't have a terrible towel to wave.
Well, we've got terrible
Yeah,
towels all
but-
over the place here. Are you kidding me? There's one
Oh,
right
behind you.
Oh,
Wave,
shit.
wave that shit.
There are terrible towels everywhere. Yay! As he's gonna poke my eye out. So we're looking at Big Ben's performance on over the last 2 weeks. Has been
We're a
insane.
sports show now.
Yeah. Well, for a couple minutes we'll be a sports show because
Sports show.
yeah, sports show. Sports show.
Sports show.
Hurrah! So
Yeah,
just
yeah,
2.7.
look, when you do shit that Big Ben did is just ridiculous. So that needs to be talked about.
Oh.
It really does. How do I sound? All right.
You sound good. If there wasn't a bunch of fucking
Sorry.
like microphone clicking noises and shit, just leave it there. Goddamn.
How's that?
Okay,
Is that
now
better?
now
Is that
talk.
better?
Yeah,
he's
fine.
from the younger generation who can't sit still.
We need one of these fucking shock mounts.
No, it's
For that.
fine if he just leaves it alone.
Yeah.
That's all he's
I'll
got to
leave
do.
it alone,
There
don't
you go.
worry.
All
Just gonna
right.
post this.
So how's he sounding there?
Oh yeah, it sounds good.
No, really?
We all sound good.
I always sound good.
Nice.
Hopefully it sounds good in the stream.
Yeah.
I
Ross is
sound
confident that
I
he always
sound the
sounds good.
best.
No, I really
I
don't.
always sound the best.
Especially when I'm drinking.
Yeah, and you start singing. He's our entertainment. Put liquor in him and he starts singing. What? Oh, God. Start with that damn tune again.
Why
I
not?
sound the best because I speak
Ah.
the closest to the
Oh, that's
microphone.
So anyway, so Big Ben, what'd you guys
Holy
think?
shit.
What'd you guys
God,
think?
Attila's on.
I think that why is there so much focus on like fucking what's the Drew Brees, the guy from the Packers? Why did
Oh,
everybody
no, that's Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, yeah, I mean Drew
All those
Brees
guys.
too. Aaron
Yeah,
Rodgers.
yeah.
What,
Like, Manning. Okay,
Manning's-
first of all, I gotta say, look, I don't hate Peyton Manning as a person. He's a funny guy, and I love his cut that meat commercial. That was the original one that got him all going. But he's not big game quarterback. He just isn't.
I
He's
don't
a big
understand
guy.
what records are these quarterbacks setting that make them talked about so much.
Well,
You
first
got
of all,
Ben,
first of all, the league
sets-
has changed.
records.
The league has changed. I mean,
Records.
it's not.
Records, man.
It used to be a primary run league, and then actually, if you go way back to like the AFL, NFL days, the AFL was the passing league. That's where he just threw the ball like crazy. And then the merger happened, and then it sort of everybody kind of settled on this. You run on first and second, throw on third, and punt on fourth. That was basically that's how it went. Now it's just pass. It's all fantasy driven, and part of me really despises the NFL for it because they pander to fucking fantasy football so much that they completely changed the league itself to just pander to a bunch of assholes who don't even get football or understand or ever played the game.
I don't want to pay to read stats
Huh?
I don't want to pay to read stats.
Well, that's what the NFL's become, though. It's gone the way of the NBA. Just points, and more points because people like points, you know. And my complaint about the NFL is the records are meaningless. NFL records are the most meaningless fucking records. Baseball records mean something because the game hasn't changed.
One. If you broke it,
no, it doesn't matter because
record, would you not be proud of yourself?
No, it doesn't. NFL records don't mean shit. Here's why NFL.
It doesn't matter if it means anything. It's like you're better than them. So.
No, but you're not because they changed the game and made it easier for you. Do you know? That's what I mean.
Very true.
They completely changed. There you go. That works there. And that's what they keep doing in the NFL is they keep just changing the rules and making it easier to throw and throw and throw. But I guess he needs that S screen, huh?
Yeah.
But still, okay. But still, even with all the rule changes, right, that they put in place. And, Tom Brady is one of my favorite quarterbacks. No question there. No hands down, yeah. No question. And I do like Manning, like I said, but Manning's not big time. He chokes. You put him in the big games, he's probably choked more than any other, big time quarterback. There we go.
Okay, hopefully we sound a little
But still, even with all the rule changes, that have been put into place.
I don't want to scrape your rod.
Believe it or not, still
wheels.
Nobody has ever done what Ben did these past 2 weekends. What do we have here? Okay, Big Ben, 12 TD passes in 2 games, NFL record. 2 career 500-yard games, 14 and 09 NFL record. 2 perfect games in same season in 2007 NFL record. Youngest QB to win the Super Bowl. Most wins first 5 seasons. 4 QBs ever with 100 regular season wins.
I like how that last touchdown he did to get to 12 was on a 4th and 2.
I was screaming,
and they were like,
I was screaming. I was so pissed off because on 3rd down there was if you remember there were 2 minutes and about 7 or 8 seconds.
I just thought that was hilarious that he threw the touchdown on 4th and 2.
Well, and that wasn't a touchdown, but I knew they were going to take it back. They were not going to take that away because that's a record, and that's what the NFL does.
I don't know.
It was I don't have any problems with it.
It was close.
No, but it wasn't. His knee was down before that ball was across. But the thing is,
maybe.
Here's the thing. It was called a touchdown on the field, and it was close enough that, I feel like they were just going to say, well, we're not going to overturn the rule, so. But man, you should have seen me. I was so pissed off because last week they blew a chance. Ben could have the most passing yards in a game ever. And so what did they do? Instead they ran the ball like the last 10 times. I was so pissed. So then this week, he's creeping up on this record. He had 11 touchdowns in 2 games. Now, 2:09 left in the game, and you have the 2-minute warning coming up, right? So it's a perfect time to throw the ball because the clock's going to stop anyway. So, and as soon as he hands off the ball, I'm screaming at the TV. I was so pissed off. I'm like, why wouldn't you give him the record?
Maybe that's what they wanted the other team to think.
I don't know. All they had to do is throw a screen,
We're not going to go for the record. 4th and 2. Oh, go for the record. And it happened.
Man.
And it happened. So
well,
maybe
you saw
right.
my posts, man. I was pissed off as shit. I'm like, I'm going to hate this field goal because I thought for sure they were going to kick a field goal like they always do, But I'm glad that they actually finally went for it, gave Ben the record. Now, here's the thing, though. Ben is like a hated quarterback in the league. They hate him. And I don't even mean the fans. I mean, kind of like because some of the shit that he's been involved in the past.
Rape?
Well, no, he wasn't found guilty of any of it.
Motorcycle accident?
The motorcycle accident, actually, he was hit. Yeah, he was.
He was hit by himself driving drunk.
Yeah. No, he was sober. It's just some woman ran a red light, made a left, and fucking
and molested
his motorcycle. But you know what? If you look at all his issues that he had prior to that motorcycle accident, and I was telling people this then, when I had my spinal cord accident, I was literally like on one wing, and the other wing crossing it was the head injury unit. So I got to know quite a few of the head injury people. And I was telling anybody who would listen at the time, I said, man, Ben has a serious head injury. Everything he's doing, the way he's acting, you could see it was a head injury thing. And but him being Ben and everything, they just kind of let it slide, and all the signs were there. So all the shit that happened to him after that, was like
The
directly,
sodomy.
as a result of that injury. Because that shit affects your decision making. It affects how you.
Maybe he
view
raped that
everything
woman
the
in a
world.
fugue state.
Which one? No, he didn't rape any of them. The
Oh,
first
okay.
one tried to set him up.
I don't know.
The
Dude,
first one in Nevada. The first one in Nevada thought that she was just gonna find
I know.
herself
It's
a
all
meal ticket.
bullshit.
And the second one, I would blame Ben more for the second one because that second incident. Okay, by that time he was about 26 or something, somewhere around there, and he's hanging out in a bar with a fucking bunch of like college chicks and shit. And, by that point, like you got to grow up. You know what I mean? But again, they
I don't think so. I think if you're making millions and
Ah,
you're a
you do,
football
man.
player,
You
you can
do.
do whatever you want.
you do.
You can molest little children. You can kill
You
dogs.
you can do that if you're a rock
You can
star,
kill
man.
and eat
You
dogs.
can-
You can fight dogs.
You can do that if you're a rock star. I mean, Mick Jagger's like 80, he's still banging 20-year-olds, But
you can
Yourself
fucking
like
mutilate
dogs.
dogs because they,
well, dogs you can, yeah, absolutely. They're
You can mutilate your own
Dogs and
genitals
women,
on
yeah.
national television.
and you can still play in the NFL. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's such
yeah,
a,
if you're talented, but you got to be
positive
good. That's
You'll
the
no
thing. You
longer
got to
be
be
judged.
good.
well, is he really that good?
Ben is great. Yeah.
No, I mean Michael Vick.
No, he's awful.
Okay.
He
So-
sucked.
Cool, dude.
I fucking hated that dude from day one. And him, I will say, I never liked him as a person, even when. And his younger brother is an even bigger dick. His younger brother was just such an
Michelle Vick.
asshole, huh?
Michelle Vick.
Yeah, I don't know what his name was. I can't remember now. But yeah, apparently like how big of a because everybody was kissing Michael Vick's ass, and still like nobody wanted to deal with his younger brother. So how big of a dick do you have to be that your older brother, who everybody like admires for whatever reason, can't even fucking get you in the door? You know what I mean? So that that doesn't scream asshole. But whatever, man. That dude's fucking.
Didn't he
Back
like
up.
stomp a dog's face?
Actually, you know
for-
what? He's on the Jets now, isn't he? So we're gonna get to see him on Sunday.
I don't know.
Yeah, because they had like the two worst quarterbacks ever.
Just,
They got Vic.
release the hounds.
Who was it?
All right, we're gonna run through the field and then just shut the doors behind him. He's like, what? Release the pit bulls.
Fucking Vic. But yeah, so I don't know who's the other quarterback there. They got two fucking shit ass quarterbacks. I just remember looking at that
Shit
roster.
ass.
Shit ass quarterbacks. So
Ass.
anyway, yeah, what Ben did, getting back to this Ben thing, was just something else, man. And so congrats to him. Congrats to the Steelers coaching staff for finally figuring out to get the fuck out of his way and just let Ben be Ben. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing. Because all these guys, Tomlin and who's the offensive coordinator?
let Ben be Ben.
Yeah, let him do what he does, man. And
Be
Look,
yourself.
you can't argue with that.
You can't do.
Oh,
so
I don't remember the
who's
lyrics.
who's the hotter team now? As this continues with the sports show topic in the beginning, who's the hotter team? Who's the hotter team right now in Pittsburgh? Penguins or the Steelers?
Probably Penguins.
What do you think?
That's a hard one
That's a very hard one.
because they're both
Tearing it up.
yeah
Yeah.
they're both fucking shit up.
I mean, all right. So the Steelers just scored like 90 some points in 2 weeks, right? In 2 games, which is just ridiculous in its own right. But let's say the Penguins in their last 5 games.
Ridiculous.
The Penguins in their last 5 games have 3 shutouts, and they've outscored their opponents 23-4 in those 5 games. 18 unanswered goals. 18 fucking unanswered. They scored 18 fucking goals before somebody even scored on them. And it was in that bullshit that kind of like almost a gimme goal with 9 minutes left in last night's game where Grice, the backup goalie,
I
gave
feel
up a
bad
goal.
because
That's what I'm saying, like-
I wanted that shutout.
I don't regularly watch hockey. Like if it's on when I'm over here and
Mhm.
we're done with the show, I'll watch it
Right. Oh, I love
because
hockey.
your dad's in there screaming at the TV.
Well, I mean, look at what they did. They've been, and these are all good teams, by the way, that they played. Nashville, New Jersey's, but the Kings, Buffalo's, and Minnesota. So 3 out of the 5 were like legitimately good teams.
Well, I mean, that's the same thing that happened with the Steelers. Like we just played the Colts, right?
Yeah,
And what was the last one?
And that's another quarterback I love there, the Colts kid, Andrew Luck. Oh my God, that kid's gonna be something else, man.
after me, Lucky Charm.
Yes, I love his Amish look. I love that Amish look he's got for the ladies. So anyway, yeah, the Pens.
We don't even know why we're laughing.
3-0, 8-3 on New Jersey, 3-0 against the Kings, the Stanley Cup champs, 5-0 against Buffalo, and 4-1 in Minnesota, which could have easily been a shutout. So that's something to say, man. Oh, by the way, their power play is clicking at 41.9% efficiency, dude. That's literally almost like 1 out of 2. That's like what, less than 9%. No, 9%, 9.1% from 50. So I mean that's pretty goddamn good. The next best team in the league is clicking at 26.3%, just to give you an idea.
So we're
So we're all. I mean, that's
That's
sick,
pretty
dude.
substantial.
That's very substantial. And I think the record and now this is early in the season. I mean, they played 11 games or whatnot. So the record, though, I think is also held by the Pens, like the 95 Pens, who finished the season, I think, at like 31%. So the Pens, this Pen has some.
Is this to like make up for the Pirates?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
terribly.
yeah. No, actually, the Pirates have done well. I mean, last couple seasons they've done about as well as they could. So, this is.
They didn't win anything important. So.
No, of course not. But they probably won't either. But for them, it's just look, when you suck for 25 years or whatever it's been, and you make the playoffs 2 years. The wild card playoffs 1 year and then wild card second year. That's definitely a step up. Now I don't expect much out of them this year, especially if Russell Martin's gone. But we'll see. And by the way, if Evgeny Malkin, just to set the record on that one too, a point in every single game so far. So that's pretty goddamn impressive too. So
yeah, because hockey, it's a lot harder to score. Like, I don't know.
Well, Mario Lemieux kind of finished his career at 2 points per game, but that's Mario Lemieux. That's Mario Lemieux. I'm never going to see anybody like him ever again.
I don't know NHL names.
Well, Mario Lemieux is the greatest hockey player to ever play. In fact, I will say that this is how badass Mario Lemieux is.
We played good. It was real fun to play the game of football.
Yeah, there you go. But no, I will say Mario Lemieux is the only person I've seen for whom they actually changed the rules of hockey. They changed the fucking rules of hockey to keep Mario from beating Gretzky's records. And
I just like that.
This might sound like a conspiracy theory, but hear me out. First of all, Mario was crushing in 1993. Was it 93 or 92?
I don't know.
92 or 93.
You're the one telling the
I'm trying to remember
story.
the years.
Goddamn.
I know, but I'm thinking out loud. He missed half of the season because he had Hodgkin's. So he missed half of the season. He had to go radiation treatments and all that shit, right? So he came back. Like Pat LaFontaine was like 65 or 70 points ahead of him for a scoring title. Lemieux came back and won that motherfucker by like 15 points. I mean, he ended up scoring. I think that was the year he scored 199 points in basically a half a season. Think about that. That's how dominant this guy was. And this was also when Wayne Gretzky was in his prime, and Marc Messier and all these other great hockey players who are like legends, And Wayne, I'm not taking anything away from Wayne Gretzky. I know he's like every Canadian masturbates to fucking Wayne Gretzky posters and shit. But I will say that the French-Canadian, that French-Canadian guy, Lemieux, was something else, man. So it was really, and the other thing is, too, the last hockey dynasty was Wayne Gretzky's when he was with the Edmonton Oilers, where they won 4 in a row. So the Penguins, by that time, have won twice in a row. They should have had that third, but, just fell flat to Islanders team that was on crack and shit and somehow beat them. That was disgusting.
Crack is good.
Yeah.
By the way, if there's any children watching, smoke crack, do heroin. We're trying to be a positive influence on the youth.
Absolutely. Well, we hate them, so I mean, why wouldn't we give them that kind of advice?
Do you have any words of wisdom for the youth?
No, I don't. No. I just say, listen to the young guys. Listen to the
steps.
young kids today. They know what they're talking about. Get into every van that has a guy.
There we go.
What do you call it?
A fedora and an overcoat.
Yeah. Anybody who offers you candy and says get in the back of a van, do it.
Never trust.
You will be a star.
Never trust a grown man wearing a fedora.
This is an educational show.
It is an educational show.
For children.
See, it says right there.
It does. Oh, it's cool.
It's educational.
Yeah.
Educational show.
Educational show.
Educational show.
Well, if you can move it, you can move us around.
I could. But anyway, yeah. So like I said, between the fact that Mario was about to crush Gretzky records, and the fact that if you forget, well, you probably don't remember to begin with, Quebec was actually looking to secede from Canada. So Quebec, yeah. So there's a thing in Canada where they look at the Quebecian, whatever you call them, Quebecians. Quebecs. Why does that sound like something a woman does?
Quebecistans.
I had sex with her and she Quebec.
Dude, she just Quebec all over me.
She Quebec.
I threw up. I couldn't help it.
So, but yeah, Quebec was looking to secede from Canada, so there was a lot of talk there, and the French Canadians aren't looked at with the same regard as the non-French Canadians in Canada. So, politics unfortunately played into it. But I believe if Mario could have been healthy, because he also developed a lot of back issues, because he was constantly getting
better than front issues.
No, but I mean, he was constantly being cross-checked.
Injuries.
You know,
I'm
so
Front and back.
so
That was gay.
so
I'm glad nobody saw that.
yes.
Just made a real.
But I saw it, and that's gonna mess me up for the rest of the show. Now I can't speak straight. So
We don't need to speak.
yeah. So I still think Mario is the greatest hockey player ever.
Oh, yeah, we were
Okay,
talking about
now
this
we get to
earlier.
some informational stuff here, right? So I came across this thing. Somebody posted on Facebook, and I'm sorry I can't credit your name because I don't remember who it was. Not that it matters because it was probably posted like 3 or 4 times. But I went and checked it out, and it's very interesting to find out that just about all of the top 10 flashlight apps are malware. I had no idea.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. So like when you use your Android phone or whatever.
It's the Russians.
Yeah, the Russians, Chinese, and
Keeping
Indians.
tabs on us.
So yeah, the stolen info has been found to go to China.
Indians.
Yeah, China. Well, not these Indians. They don't care.
No, they don't
Red
give a
dot.
shit about anything.
Like, yeah, whatever.
The red dot site.
Yes. So what the expert said there is
The laser pointer Indians.
if
Sorry.
you if you go to like your Play Store or whatever, and you download a flashlight, that to make sure that it's at around 100 kilobytes. Because most of the top 10 download flashlights are around 1.2 to 1.5 megabytes. Lo and behold, I look at my phone, and that's exactly what mine was, 1.2 megabytes. So it's in there. I'm being spied
You're
on.
being tracked.
I'm being tracked. Whatever. The Chinese,
They're
Russians, and
tracking
Indians
your
know where I am.
movements.
Hopefully I'll be coming their way, and they can see me. Like, hello, Indian
They're
and
gonna
Chinese
see
people.
all those pictures you take when you get
That's
out of
right.
a steamy shower.
Yeah, I usually don't have my phone running for that.
Why not? Photo op.
There he is back there with his
Is that what I should do?
homoeroticism again. God damn it.
So also, like when it comes to this app, though, you can't just
When
simply
you tuck your wiener in
and pretend you're a
to
woman.
share.
So
Chance to share.
you can't. By the way, you can't simply just remove the app. Once you've downloaded it because it has Trojan horse built in and everything. So that's there. What you
Trojan
actually,
man.
yeah. So what you need to do is a factory reset. But if you're gonna go through all that, then make sure that you
Don't download
save all
it
the
again.
contact information
Yeah.
and important stuff, whatever you find
No,
important
don't
on
save
your
your
phone.
contact information. It'll just
It'll
No,
transfer
type-
over.
it'll
like-
transfer over.
No,
There you
but
go.
what I'm saying is like type it down or some shit. Write it down if you got some important stuff. Yeah, don't copy and paste it
it'll
because it's
transfer
gonna have the Trojan.
automatically. It'll transfer automatically.
No.
It'll know.
All
Did
of
you
it is
know-
all of it
did
is
you
not
know
on this
No.
phone.
Did
It's
you know
not.
if your battery's dead and you lost your charger, you
Yes.
can just pop it in the microwave and
No.
yeah,
You can what?
charge it to 100%. Put it
In the
for 10
microwave?
seconds. Yeah.
This isn't my phone. Maybe I'll try it.
Don't try.
I can't because it's a Samsung.
Don't try it.
You know what? If your phone's dead and you just
Just put it in the microwave.
you fucking throw it on the ground and break it.
First of all, this fucking thing's like metal.
If you
You know?
if you dunk it in like
Soak it in water
no,
and
you
then
have
put
to
it in the
dunk
microwave.
chicken bouillon. It has to be specifically bouillon.
Oh, okay.
If your phone's dead and you just smash it on the ground, you won't even need to charge it anymore.
No, you won't. And you'll feel better for like a second, and then you cry. It's kind of like sex.
I've
for some
actually-
people.
I've
Okay,
actually
if you cry
experienced
because
that.
you broke your phone, you have problems.
Oh yeah, I'd cry if I broke my phone. This is such a
You
fucking
would?
nice phone. Oh yeah.
Dude, that's huge. That's
This
not a
is-
phone.
This is like I have sex with this thing.
That's
That's,
a
how
blunt
badass
weapon.
it is.
That's not
This
a phone.
this is beautiful. Hey baby, I love you.
That's actually I had an experience like that with my old phone. I because it got it was like a year old, so it's all fucking malfunctioning and shit. And one day I was like, "Fuck this thing," and I just threw it against the wall and it shattered. I'm like,
you felt good for a second, right?
I'm like, oh, and I realized,
I have-
that was my phone.
Yeah. Then it hits you. It's like you're removed from the world. You feel fucking isolated, you know?
It was kind of freeing, but very sad.
Dude,
Yeah.
I haven't had a phone for a while.
I know. I didn't have a phone after that
I
for
just got it
until
today.
I got that fucking
you know
thing.
what? I never had a phone until a couple of years ago. It was literally like 2 years ago that I got my phone, I think. And now I love it. I can't live without it. I don't know what the fuck I did before it, but you know what the funny thing is? And meanwhile, I lived my first 44 years without one. The funny thing is, though, I never take my phone with me when I ride, when I'm out of hand cycle.
Why would you?
Well, that's the thing.
Why
Well,
wouldn't you not?
Right.
huh?
Why wouldn't you not? Woman?
Why would I not? What?
Take your phone with you while you're
It's a
riding.
double negative. See?
Yes, exactly. That's why I was confused.
Double negative, see?
No, but people are like, why don't you take your phone with you? Have it with you. I'm like, well, what the hell did I do before I had the phone?
Do you
know?
have a baseball card clipped to your tire?
No, I don't.
I do.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I have a ringy bell. I have a ringy bell too.
a ringy bell. Yeah, a ringy bell. But
In pink
I got those shocks that make my bike jump, baby.
Nice.
Mm-mm.
We could have sound effects on here, so we don't have to make them with our face.
Yeah.
I don't have brakes.
So-
I just use my hand.
Yeah. Yeah, I almost had to a couple of times, man. One time my brake blew up.
Oh.
Literally, I went to hit the brake going down a hill, and I went to hit the brake, and it's like, poof. I'm like, fuck. What do I do now? I'm doing like 40 miles an hour down a hill. I thought to myself,
Just
okay,
shove
put the
your
elbows
face in.
back. No, that hurts. Put the hands down. No, that
turn
hurts.
around and shove your face into it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Use
stupid.
your teeth like
Use my teeth.
Use your teeth like in a cartoon.
Ah. Yeah.
It'll just come out like red hot, and then whenever it cools off with like real dramatic steam, you'll be fine.
Then I can take my bill and put it back.
Yeah.
Bill is also
If you get shot in the face with a shotgun, yeah.
Bill.
What?
Bill is also a name,
Bill is a name.
Bill is also a thing.
short for William.
It's also in Hungarian. A Billy is what a little
A kind of goat,
No,
Bill is everything.
no,
Bill
it's
is
a little
everywhere.
crapper for little kids.
little shitter.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a little training shitter for like 2-year-olds and shit.
What do they do with
I
the
love
poop?
those.
You poop in a Billy.
And then it just goes away.
Oh, you have a little
No,
water
you
in there
just-
and you
you just
fucking
leave
dump it out. Yeah, you just leave it. You let it accumulate, and
You
then you make a
just dump it out.
sculpture.
You
You
just-
make a sculpture.
No, you cut it in half and see how old the kid is.
you count the rings in the poop.
Count the rings in the wall. Oh my god.
So, how about Florida yesterday? Voted no on medical
Wow,
marijuana.
you fucking
How
douchebag.
dare you?
Florida, of all states that could actually use it, with all the old people down there.
I mean, they legalized cocaine, what, 10 years ago?
Well, you know what's funny about
No,
Florida is
that
Miami.
didn't surprise me, though.
Miami was a city that was literally built on cocaine.
Oh, yeah.
Literally, there's
Yeah,
no.
That's what I
there's
mentioned.
yeah. So, but they said
You
no.
know the movie Scarface? Those
yeah.
were based on true events.
Well,
But
that
it
was
wasn't a- it
that
wasn't a-
that was
it
actually
wasn't a
based
Cuban
on
dude.
that was actually based on a 1930s.
It wasn't
movie.
a Cuban dude. It was like a middle-aged white guy.
Oh, you just want to be the center of
But
attention.
yes, I do. No, that was a remake of the 1930s movie that was based on Al Capone.
I know.
That's what that was. Yeah. In fact, Al Capone loved that movie. That's all he talked about when it was coming out. He was proud of it. But yeah, they just
Wasn't he dead?
yeah he died.
I don't know
He
why,
died from
but that-
syphilis a long time ago.
Really?
He died in
Wasn't he
prison
dead
actually.
when Scarface came out?
No,
What? He wasn't dead?
no, not the original Scarface. You're talking about the remake with Al Pacino, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just got reminded of the mobster
Yeah.
robots.
Yeah, he was long
I
dead
didn't
by
think
then.
it was also called Scarface.
The mobster robots in Futurama.
Oh, I love the mobster.
Clamps.
Yeah, the robot mafia. The clamp.
No, no, my favorite is the Donbot. Like whenever
Donbot's awesome.
when Bender's sneaking around
Stabby.
with the Donbot's wife, and like the signs are just so obvious. He's like making out, and he's like, "I am now becoming suspicious."
I am now becoming suspicious. I like how they all speak like, "Hey, Bender, what do you have to tell
And
us?"
then they finally find out, and then he takes him to that ditch and like shoots him with fucking machine guns. He just like,
I'll tell you one of
it's
the
like,
most
let that be a warning.
one
They
of,
just get up perfectly fine.
one of the most hilarious and really clever Futurama episodes. I think it's,
All of
it's-
them?
No,
Every
they're
single
not all.
episode.
Futurama's very hit or miss.
I don't know. I
Um,
love all of
it's
them.
hit or miss.
I'll
You know.
watch it. I'll watch
but-
it for hours.
Oh, I watch
That
them too. But, I mean,
Brannigan.
but
No,
they're
one-
but they're
one
hit or
after
miss.
the other.
But
And
let me
I'll
make my
watch.
point.
Sorry,
One of my favorite ones starts off with them being chased by the robot mafia, and so Bender is trying to get some sleep, so he climbs into the fucking the what do you call it, the missile silo or whatever, right? And then they go to fire a missile or something, but they fired him, or I don't remember how it happened, but somehow he got fired out of the ship, and they were already going the speed of light. So he was shot out. Now he's going faster. And they could never catch him. They
Missile
tried to
wave?
catch him, but there was like no way they could catch him because they were already going speed of light.
Rocket
You know.
wave.
So they end up losing him. Basically, they end up losing him, and he ends up going just keeps cruising through space, and he went through like an asteroid field, and they got hit by rocks and all that. Did you ever see that episode?
I think so.
It might be
I've
one of
probably,
my favorite
I've probably
episodes
seen
of
it, but
anything.
don't remember it.
Oh, you would, because this one's really good, because it came down to basically like he sort of ends up slowing down like in the middle of the galaxy somewhere, and he meets this creature that he may or may not be God. He doesn't know what it is, at the end.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
the cloud of.
Yeah. It was like
wisdom,
yeah.
the cloud of knowledge.
Yeah, no,
Do you remember that one?
Yeah,
But on his way there, like a whole little civilization grows on him, and they were like the people in the back didn't worship him, and the people in the front did, and then he tried to help them, and he made them build like the big giant Budweiser barrel.
Building a keg.
That one of my favorite episodes because that was just it's so memorable, you know, because
I remember that episode.
yeah, because if you think about it, you know, if you were a god, hypothetically, if there was a god, you know, what do? Like if you intervene, then they become self-reliant and they rely on you for everything.
As much as possible,
and if you leave hands off, then it's like, you know, it's.
How did they end up finding him again? I don't remember.
The god ended up shooting him back home.
Oh, yeah.
They were trying to find him. Like they went to the monastery and shit. And they were using like the smell-o-vision thing, and then the monks they end up throwing the monks into the closet or something. They locked them all in because the dudes whipped out gun fu on them. But no, they were like actual monks. Like
I thought you were talking about. No, that's when they go to the robot planet. Never mind.
Yeah, but
I'm on something different.
I also like the one where Bender found what was what was their religion, the robot religion. Remember, like he ends up in a gutter, and that robot preacher, hey, Bender, I must save you.
That's the one where
addicted to.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
yeah. What were they called?
In.
Like tweaking. Yeah, they were plugging. Yeah, something like
jacking in.
Jacking in. That was it. That was it. He was jacking in.
Yeah.
Jacking on. Yeah, jacking on.
That was a good episode too. You know what? My favorite part of that though is like you know he becomes all like reborn.
Storm.
Yeah. Remember he becomes like reborn and shit. So like they go. He takes them all out to dinner to thank them for like helping him out, and he's like, "Okay, now let's all say a prayer before we start this." 1-0-0-0-1-0-1-0-0-0-1-0-1-0-0.
Oh, they're clever.
Then at the end he goes 2. Yeah, I love
that. Whenever he says 2, that's whenever they're like in that creepy ass mansion and they have to stay the night there.
2.
And
with the ghost.
Like the ghost is speaking in binary code on the wall.
Yeah. So all right. So then
moving on.
Here's another one. Here's another interesting one I found. And this is like a no shit to everybody who's been following this at all. But America's $7.6 billion war on Afghan drugs fails. Opium production peaks.
Oh yeah, every
Whew,
year. Every
imagine
day,
that.
Every week.
Yeah, no, but this is despite Washington spending $7.6 billion on counter narcotic initiatives in Afghanistan. 2013 witnessed a record surge in the amount of opium poppy cultivation, according to the U.S. Inspector General of Afghan Reconstruction.
This pisses me off because of the way I think of money. Like if I had $7.6 billion, I'd just be set for life forever. And here's just $7.6 billion basically just getting burned.
Away. Yeah. Well, that's what these guys do. Well, it's not getting burned, though. It's going into people's pockets.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. That's $7.6 billion. Out of that, if more than $1 billion actually reached Afghanistan and went to where it's supposed to be, I'll be highly shocked. Okay, that's what these assholes do. They create operations like this. I mean, the Taliban, okay, who's supposed like the enemy that's going to destroy us all.
I mean, the usefulness of it. If you took this $7.6 billion and put it in my pocket, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, well, then there'd be no more drug problems.
Instead of just fucking...
have all the money. No one would be making money off drugs anymore.
But what I'm saying is that's not... The $7.6 billion isn't being spent there. That is being used as black ops money, probably for the CIA to do more dirty shit around the world that they do. That's how they do this shit. I mean, how do you think the cocaine epidemic and the crack epidemic came into this country? It wasn't like without their help. You know, the CIA has everything to do with that. How do you think all the gun warfare happened to come about in the mid to late 80s, you know, between the Bloods and the Crips? Who was supplying the weapons to them? The CIA, you know? So, I mean, these guys make so much money off black ops shit like this that they use to buy leaders in other countries, to assassinate leaders in other countries, to create revolutions, etc. in other countries. I mean, the one thing that was very interesting that I found now is they always start with a bunch of rhetoric. What they do is they try to discredit leaders of other countries. They're kind of starting that with Hungary now. Because if you remember, and I don't know if you noticed, but about a year ago, Hungary kicked out Monsanto. And it was, I think, over the summer, like in June or something, where they kicked out the IMF. And the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, they got their hands in all over in countries, in almost every country in the world. And nothing good ever happens in any country where, I mean, look at the United States. They've run this country into shit, pretty much, you know. So you got a few countries that have been standing up to them. It's one of the reasons why Iran is labeled such an enemy, because they can't get in there. Iran has its own currency. It has its own bank, own central bank. It doesn't use the International Monetary Fund, the Rothschild banking system. So, so now I see that I was watching, what's the guy's name? John Oliver last night, and the lead story was about Hungary and the big giant protests over there, because everybody was protesting. I guess they were gonna do some sort of a tax, an internet tax that they called it.
Oh, nice.
I think I heard about that.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. But then what's interesting is they went after the Hungarian prime minister, and they started calling him. All of a sudden they started labeling Hungary as the authoritarian. Thank you. Government, which I find hilarious, because Hungary has been the exact opposite. Like
Tortillarian.
When
Tortillinarian.
Yeah. But that's a country that is anything but. You know what I mean? It was always the freest out of all the Eastern Bloc countries and everything else. It was basically like the West. I mean, that's where the United States would set up operations from when they wanted to sneak in behind the Iron Curtain and shit. So and now all of a sudden, because the IMF is out there, now they're going to start. This is how they start. They first start smearing the guy, and like I was telling somebody the other day, is once the IMF is no longer there, that country may need some freedom. So we'll see how far they push it, though, because Hungary actually is aligned with Russia and China and these other countries now. So,
You're gonna take our freedom.
Yeah.
You're gonna take it with a smile.
Yeah. We came here to deliver freedom. So, yeah, I just find it very interesting. I mean, this is the kind of shit that these guys play. All these stupid little fucking games that I could care less for. And 99% of the world.
You could care less?
99% of the world could absolutely care less.
You could care less?
I could.
That means you do care? At least a little.
I guess a little. Yeah,
I
very
cannot
little.
care anymore.
But you got these douchebags up at top, who's got to play their games of world dominance and shit, and that's how all this comes about.
World domination.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's funny in a video game,
World
but it's like assholes like they have all the money. It's so funny because when you look at the rich motherfuckers, they're so paranoid, thinking that everybody wants their shit. And
because we do.
Yeah, I want their shit.
I don't.
I
want their flesh.
You want their flesh.
I want to wear their flesh as my flesh.
I want their fucking
Maserati. Their
Maserati.
job.
I want their cars. I want their fucking mansion. I want that shit.
Look, seriously, most people.
And I'll kill them for it.
Most people don't give a fuck for that shit.
I
want
do.
their children.
I'm a fucking materialistic
I want their
douchebag.
grandparents.
Yes.
No, good for you.
That's why I bought this microphone. So I sound nice.
I see. Okay. So yeah, but that's what these ass fucks are doing, and they're just gonna run everything to the ground. So I like this story here, man. Like ex-Baltimore Ravens cheerleader who's 47, I guess. She's still pretty hot, I guess. Charged with sex with a 15-year-old boy.
Okay, I'm
Nice.
just gonna start right off the bat and say that would be worded completely differently if the sexes were changed. It was a 47-year-old guy with a 15-year-old
you're like, oh my
girl.
god.
It would be rape.
Yeah, that'd be rape. Yeah, of course.
But charged with sex with a boy, it's just sex.
Yeah. But it's everything. Like everything the media does is like that.
It's not fucking.
Did the boy charge her for this sex?
It's not pedophilia.
Then why was it
No.
It would be pedophilia if it was a 47-year-old man.
He would also serve harsher sentences, etc.
Definitely.
But
sex is a man of America.
No, what was I just? What was I watching? I was watching something. And they broke in with a news story, and it was so funny. Oh damn! Forget it.
It's just the patriarchy.
No, it was just funny the way the newscasters brought it about, because it's all of a sudden she got a very serious look on her face, like, and can you imagine? You know what it was? Some guy, I guess, killed his wife or something and wrote a suicide note, left it for his children. Okay, or something to that effect.
Brutal.
And the way the broadcaster woman said it, she was like, and he left it for his children. Like holy shit, man.
Plot.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
And he left it for his children.
Yeah, it's like she all of a sudden, oh, can you believe this? And I always love stories.
I can't believe
one desire.
He gave a final goodbye and an I love you to his children. How dare he do
I'm
that?
trying to be like a movie
How dare
announcer.
he scar them like that instead of just like disappearing off the face of the earth?
But the thing about that though is,
be kind.
like I'm old enough that I remember like whenever when the news was still the news, and it was actually delivered by professionals, and they sort of had a stone face, you know what I mean? They didn't get all emotional about the story. They were nowadays you look at them and you'd be like, man, that's a cold motherfucker, But no, they read the news the way it happened.
Cold, it's cold out here.
Yeah.
There was a house fire today.
Well, no, but nowadays every story is like, I swear to God, it's like they get actors to try to act a certain way. You know, it's like just read the fucking news, read the story. I'll decide if that upsets me or not. You know?
Well, it's
Like,
like,
I love all this
like
shit,
that Don
like-
Henley song. Kick
Which
'em
one?
when they up.
Yep,
Kick 'em
I
when
love
they
that
down.
song.
I love
Dirty
that song.
Laundry. Yeah,
That's
a
actually
good
that
song.
actually has a
That's
really
good
really
song.
good guitar solo in it.
That is really good everything. I mean, even the lyrics in it are very true. You know what I mean? Like that's a good song.
She can tell you about the plane crash with a gleam in her eye.
Yep.
People love it when you die. Yeah, it's a good.
Yeah. Oh, it is. It really is.
It's a great
It might be my favorite tune from like the Eagles or ex-Eagle, however you put it. Like not the Eagles, but a solo stuff from any of the Eagles. That might be my favorite tune.
I hate the Eagles. So yeah.
No, I don't hate them. They're a good
I hate
band.
the fucking Eagles.
They're a good
I hate
band. They're
Eagles
not,
in general.
Yeah, fuck Eagles.
We talking
Eagles.
about Philadelphia?
Fuck Philadelphia too.
Yeah. We hate the fucking
Always
Eagles.
Sunny in Philadelphia is.
No, I
the-
just-
That's a funny ass show.
I really
love that
hate
show.
like Hotel
Philadelphia
California.
sucks.
Well, that song's so goddamn overplayed.
No,
Nah, I'm
It
sure
is.
it
It
is
is
overplayed.
Dude, it is over. You know what?
But
used
that's
to drive
like
me nuts, too?
that's like it's like taking too many shits, you know.
Well, it's like
What, you
Just-
run out of
it's like
nicknames?
half of
Even if it
Zeppelin's
wasn't
tunes, though, man. It
overplayed,
just goes in a
it's still
circle.
shit.
It's like Stairway to Heaven, dude. Stairway to Heaven used to get number one all the time.
You
They
can-
would have
You can always polish a turd, but shit, it's still a turd.
They would have what was it? Memorial
Shit,
Day
it's
Top
still true.
500 countdown that
true.
DV used to hold every year, and it was always fucking Stairway to Heaven was number one, and I'm just like, that might be my most hated Led
Go back to your
Zeppelin tune
microphone.
of all time. What are you doing over here? He's sneaking in.
Nothing. I was
Back
gonna
boy.
go, press buttons over here.
Uh-oh.
I'm
These are
looking-
our
Fucked it up.
microphones.
Oh man, you fucked it up.
You don't use
No,
it.
I'm kidding.
You fucked
So-
up the whole stream.
All right, so anyway, getting back to this rapist woman, cheerleader.
Yeah.
As if shit ain't bad enough in Baltimore after the Ravens just totally getting the shit beat out of them. A former
That's
Baltimore Ravens cheerleader.
They actually scored. quite
He
a lot.
scored. He scored too. Anybody can score on Baltimore. Oh!
Zing.
Oh yeah.
So, a former Baltimore Ravens cheerleader and the estranged wife of Mayo Shatuk. Is that how you say it?
Mayo?
Close enough. Mayo. Yeah. Mayo.
Oh god.
Mayo
Shut-
Shatuk, whatever his name is, a prominent Maryland energy executive, has been arrested and charged in connection with a sexual relationship. Rape, motherfucker! So a sexual
Involving a
relationship.
Pedophilia.
Yeah, involving a
It's not
15-year-old boy.
pedophilia. She was a woman.
That's right. She was a woman.
Stupid.
According to police.
Stupid.
But here's the part that I like, though, is like the police say a 15-year-old boy reported that Shattuck began an inappropriate relationship with him.
What?
That-
He told on. What?
Right. That's exactly how they
That
worded
kid
it.
needs to be
Beaten?
castrated. You don't deserve your manhood if you're not.
He's
willing to
banging. I
use
mean,
it
granted,
like that,
okay,
man.
she's
I mean, dude,
47.
is she hot?
Yeah, but dude, she was a cheerleader. In fact, at one time, she was the oldest cheerleader
Why don't we-
in the league.
Stamina,
Why don't we
bro.
Google it and put her picture up on the screen?
Because it's gonna fuck up our show. I just
Dude.
know.
No, it won't. No
Just think
way.
Are you sure?
Come on.
It's gonna fuck it up. It's definitely gonna.
It's not gonna fuck anything up.
Except she might have like creepy
Oh
muscular
god.
legs.
What am I
Maybe
doing
he
here?
didn't
What do you
like
want me to do?
that. Maybe he thought she had horse legs.
Go on the.
It just keeps talking.
Right
Yeah, what a Chrome?
Yeah.
Okay, what are we gonna mess up here? We're gonna mess up something.
Google her name. I want to see her because I haven't seen her, and then I want
Well,
everybody
I
who's
saw
watching
every
to see
every
her.
picture I saw. Oops, every picture I saw of her was like when.
When she was young, as a cheerleader.
Well, no. When she was the oldest cheerleader in the league. Like, I mean, she was still hot. You know what I mean?
Okay.
She was like probably like 37 or something. I don't know. I have no idea, but yeah, she was still hot.
Well, here's
so
what-
I don't know what
here's
she
what
looks
she
like
was
now.
All you got to do is look up the image,
Yeah,
download the
yeah, yeah.
image, and then
Fair
open up the image in the stream. That's all you got to do.
Okay, we'll see how it works out. Where the hell's her name?
Kristen Allen,
Where?
right there.
No, that's not her. That's
Oh,
my
it's
friend.
not.
That's where I got the story from. It's not Kristen Allen.
Sorry, Kristen Allen. I didn't know that.
So her name.
I don't know your
uh,
friends.
Well,
Christy
that's
Allen?
where I always put their name, who I got the story from.
Well,
I credit
let's
people.
put a picture of her up and credit her with the story.
Credit her with the story.
Let's go find it.
Okay, wait a minute.
Does she look as good as a cheerleader?
Mayo Shattuck.
That little smirk
Kristen's
on her
cute.
face, that was
Yeah.
fun.
Mayo
Is she single?
Shattuck. No, she's not.
Damn it.
But her banging you would almost be this type of a relationship.
What is she like?
So-
70?
No. She's I
Oh,
think a
the
year
Browns
younger
kid.
than me. She's like 45, somewhere around there.
Brian's perfectly fine.
Yeah. Well, he's
It'd
20
be
now, so
better
it's
if
okay.
she were 70, but
I wouldn't
Oh,
mind.
you know what? Yeah, what am I doing? All I gotta do is
Liver
just
spots.
go use the URL right here for the story.
Oh shit.
Did
Yeah,
your
see?
liver spot just fall off?
What? She don't have liver spots.
I'm talking about the 70-year-old
Oh.
Brian's banging.
You're banging a 70-year-old? Nice. He's doing everything that none of us want to do.
Someone's got to do it.
It's a way to step up, buddy.
Right?
She tells.
What the hell's going on
she
here?
pays well.
My laptop's like, oh my god, your resources everywhere.
Yeah, it's probably slowing down the stream and making everything all fucked up.
All right, well here we go. Okay.
Charged with sex.
I feel like this is like old.
You had sex.
I'm looking at old computer.
You had sex. You're gonna burn in your grave. You're gonna rot in prison.
I remember back in like 1990.
That means sex is a crime. If you're charged with sex with a boy can be 18.
Dude, I'm a 22-year-old boy.
Exactly.
I'm a 47-year-old boy.
It's gonna
Yeah.
fucking show a video.
No,
No,
A
fuck it,
former
let's move
Baltimore
on.
Ravens
Let's get a
cheerleader is
trampoline
accused of
area.
having
Podcast.
sex.
Let's get a trampoline
All right,
and just jump
just-
on it all day.
It's fine.
Oh, funny.
They're actually gonna hear that. All right, cool. Moving on.
All right. So anyway, so she banged a 15-year-old and he ratted himself out. What a dumbass. Why do all these guys do that? They all do this. Like
Dude,
this.
I want to punch myself. In
This is like the
neck just
third
for
story
that.
we've covered on
Yeah,
the
and they
show.
all, yeah.
that they
But
did this shit.
but the other ones were all teachers. I don't know what's going on with all the female teachers banging their students, but
This
Dude,
is
I
a
never had a
cheerleader.
teacher like
this is
that.
the first cheerleader though.
Then again,
How
all
did
my
they
teachers
meet?
Were like really.
It says in the story. She picked them up. Oh, they met
a lot
on
of my teachers were
Instagram.
dating, so that'd probably be a
Yeah, in the
little-
story it said they met on Instagram.
I gotta
so.
make me an Instagram.
Make
Pick up
yourself
47-year-old
an Instagram.
ladies.
Take pictures of everything you eat, bruh. Post that shit on Instagram.
That's why we have
I love
him
it.
here.
What, man? What?
Nothing. I love it. You add ambiance.
Yes.
Might be retarded
He's
ambiance, but it's all good ambiance.
He's just muttering to himself back there.
He's like the crazy guy in the corner. Just, what?
I'm the crazy guy.
Every now
on
and
the
then
bus.
throw him a
I'm the
quarter or
crazy
something.
guy on the bus that ends up blowing the load on the ground. Holding a hostage with my wing.
Blown a load. He goes to places nobody goes.
Excuse me, man.
Actually, I go places that
wait a minute.
everyone has been.
Wait a minute. This was my favorite, dude. You got to see this.
Especially underneath
And
the
I'm gonna
covers.
add the link. I'm gonna add the link to my website. Oh, that's what I forgot to put up. Oh no, it's up there. Okay, good. If you look up in the top right corner, you see AttilaDomos.com. That's my website. You can go there and
Go website, fool.
yeah, and then just
Click
click on
that
the
shit.
ABC Show podcast link, and we have like past shows there and everything. But
Kick that shit. son.
what and I'll post this at some point tonight. You're gonna see it. It's hilarious. The story was the devil is real. Little girl tells Christian preacher to shut up. This sounds just funny as it was, right? So I clicked
I don't
on
even
it.
understand the
That's a knee
context.
Okay, well, here's what happens. All right, every year Salem is inundated with street preachers during their Halloween celebrations. They spend most of every week during October telling folks to turn or burn. So while a young guy was preaching, a little girl just ran up, started laying into him. It was hilarious because he's standing like nobody's
Is
paying
there
attention.
a video?
Yeah. And
I
I'll
gotta watch
I'll
that.
post a link so you can see the video.
No, dude,
But
just send it to us.
He's basically he's just standing there, right? And he's got what's annoying is he's got like a megaphone thing, like he's got a headset on, and
That's fucking annoying.
It's very
like a
annoying.
Westboro Baptist Church kind of.
Yeah. I mean, that
God
should,
hates figs.
if they're gonna outlaw shit, like that should be outlawed, like preaching with a megaphone. You know what I mean? Like if God
That's disturbing. The
wants you
peace.
to talk for him, then he should give you a megaphone voice. You know, like Chubb.
You
Chubb would
magic.
make a good street corner preacher with that voice. But
But what does he have to preach?
oh, nothing. He'd be telling you that you suck and life sucks and everything sucks.
You suck at driving.
Krypton
Fucking
sucks.
Traffic.
But right, so the guy stand up there and he's like trying to talk. He's like, and the rich
Krypton
man said it
sucks.
to God in
Stop
front of.
sign there.
Well, listen. So he's up there like the rich man said it to God, and he's trying to do his preaching, right? And the little girl just rolls up. She's like, "Why don't you shut up? Nobody cares." Blah 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 blah. It's so fucking.
A little
funny.
girl. How is that? Like an 8-year-old, a 10-year-old,
Give or take, yeah, something like that.
5-year-old?
No, 10, 8, somewhere around
Okay.
there. But you could tell that like she was pissed off.
That's
Like she's
fucking
like, "Look, I just want my Halloween. Shut up," you know.
I want to eat some fucking candy and dress up like a
I
little
want to eat my
princess.
candy with razor blades.
Yeah. But oh, dude, it was totally
She
funny,
should have
man.
just kicked him in the nut.
Kick him in the nuts.
No, just the nut.
Oh, just one nut.
Because he
Okay.
just had one.
Well, maybe.
She aims correctly.
Let
She's
me
got a
get
little
it.
tiny.
She can make
10-year-old
sure.
foot.
So here's another one here. Johns Hopkins scientist reveals shocking report on flu vaccine. Yeah.
They cause Down syndrome.
No. But in a nutshell, basically, he says they're useless. You know, and I posted that story, and it says
I can see
basically
that.
Basically, basically it's a. But he did post one very interesting thing. He says that all these CDC further says Doshi, the studies that underline the CDC's policy of encouraging most people to get a yearly flu shot are often low-quality studies that do not sustain the official claims.
I'd rather just get the flu.
Well, that's what happens when you
Yeah,
get a flu
fight it
vaccine
off,
anyway.
Then there you
Yeah.
go.
So
Fuck it.
you know.
We'll do it live.
But here's what's interesting. Only 20 years ago,
Do a lot.
only 20 years ago, 32 million doses of influenza vaccine were available in the United States on an annual basis. Today, yeah, it's 20 years ago, right? 32 million doses. Today, the total has skyrocketed to 135 million doses.
Well, there's like 300 million people.
Can you say
man.
cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching?
It's a crime.
Yeah, it's money, man. It's about money.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. Well, it's
Well, I mean-
plain and simple. That's his whole.
Oh shit, that was
case.
the last one.
Yeah, that was the last.
What do we have to talk about now? We still got
I
minutes
don't know.
left.
Fuck.
Do
Do we?
we have?
I have no
a
idea how
matter of
long we've been
seconds
on.
left.
Well, we
Actually,
started
we
like
started like
6:20
6:30, right?
something. Yes,
Yeah, it was
like
like 6:30 -ish.
6:22. We'll go
What
till
time is it now?
7:30.
Time's now.
Turn it to you. Talk away, bro.
Yeah, talk. This is your
Talk. This is your moment.
This is your time to
Oh,
shine.
Shit.
3,
Uh,
2,
uh,
1, go.
But I ate
And
Subway
he says
today.
butt. He likes butts. That's the words of
I ate
wisdom.
some
He
Subway
likes
today.
big butts.
We,
Huh?
I ate Subway with you.
Yeah, I know. We saw this chick that looked like a dude,
Look like a dude.
and this chick with this thing on her nose. It was
She
a
have a
thing.
Adam's apple.
No.
No,
You're
just
saying she was a
she
tranny?
was
or
wearing
just
she
look
was
like
wearing
a-
like masculine clothes.
Oh wait a minute, because I
Yeah.
don't want to get into this whole butch thing. Because Jesus Christ,
Oh,
I'm gonna hear about
fuck.
it forever.
Fuck.
You
Well,
open
it
the door.
It was a woman. She spoke like a woman. When I heard her talk, I knew she was a woman. I'm just saying. That's something interesting that
He
happened.
was
And there was another chick with like a boil on her nose. It was a straight boil.
Stop kicking that fucking thing.
Sorry. Is it making noises?
A lot of loud noises
Mm.
because there's no shock mount.
I'm sorry.
Douchebag.
Even if that's shock mount though, it's still picking up.
Probably.
You're
yeah.
kicking it.
I didn't even notice that I was touching it.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sound to you, but I can hear it loud in these headphones, which is what they're hearing. These
They
guys.
are.
Oh,
Those
These
people,
man.
guys right
Oh.
here. That's what yous is hearing.
the people
I
we
dropped
can't
the balls.
stand.
Yeah. Fucking.
We hate
they
you
shouldn't even-
all.
They
I
shouldn't
dropped
even be
the
listening
lemons.
anyway.
Go away.
Yeah,
Let's
get
turn
out
on
of
like Oprah or something.
scrambled
You
the
get nice
eggs.
things there. We're just gonna abuse the audience for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah. We're not giving
You
you.
suck.
Also, yeah, we're not giving away prizes like on Oprah.
Oh
we demand
no,
things
hell
from
no.
our
You know
audience.
what? You bring us a prize.
The rest
Yeah.
of you.
Bring me a car. Bring me a Honda Fit. Bring 3 Honda Fits for all of us.
No,
in 3
bring me a
different
Geo
colors.
Metro.
Yellow, orange,
I want a
and
Geo
blue.
Metro.
Do you want the blue one? I want the orange one.
Bright.
You
I
can
want
get
the
the
yellow
yellow.
one so it matches my chair.
Okay, then he gets the blue one.
And my cycle.
Beautiful.
Dude, I'll take a blue one.
Your blue one?
I get a bright, obnoxious
No
orange.
blue.
Blue waffle.
3 Honda Fits. We'll race.
Word. Mine's got to be like
Shall we?
specially though.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
him
you
to-
got the thing. You gotta have the thing.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
it.
Don't bring it here unless it's done right. Otherwise, you're just insulting me.
Don't do it yourself either.
Right.
'cause don't do it yourself. You're a shitty mechanic. Just
Well, they do have those. The hand.
Uh-huh.
Fuck around.
I think I swear
Just
to
why
God.
don't they just like
You know what?
have a car where you can just like plug in your Xbox controller?
Right? That would work.
Actually, no. You know
Fuck.
what?
Might as well.
You know what though? They make
What
this
the
one
fuck's wrong
company.
with you, Japan?
This
Where
this
is
no
this
no
shit?
no. Listen to me. This
They
one
had
company.
it in Men in
This one
Black.
company has a thing. You can buy
that's
just a chassis,
Men in
right?
Black too.
You get just a chassis for the car. It's all electric car, no engine.
So you only get a chassis. You gotta like push
No,
your shit
let-
around.
Chassis.
Listen,
Chassis.
you get the
You get a
see,
chassis.
now he wants to talk. When we give him the floor, he's like, "But."
Dude, I don't have any original thoughts.
No, but listen.
I'm a spitballer. Alright.
So-
I need to get some alcohol
I
in
wait for
here.
you to give me some fuel.
Okay, well
and
that's
then
what
I'll
I'm doing
start
now,
drinking.
right? So you buy the chassis, right? And
Fuel as in alcohol.
so then what you do is you can buy the body, which is fiberglass,
Seriously,
and
give
then
me
buy
alcohol.
seats. And you buy seats, and you can literally.
That seems like it should be a much cheaper way to get a car anyway.
Well, it is, but here's the cool thing: is that you can buy whatever body you want for it. The chassis is the same, and it's an electric car, so there's no, gasoline issues,
Dude, I don't
right?
want to have to pay
So-
for that much electricity. Jesus.
No, but here's the beautiful thing, right? You can drive it with a conventional steering wheel. You can use a joystick. You can use a mouse. It's like a bunch of different things you can use.
That's a little
Probably-
dangerous.
Probably no, not really.
Why don't we have
Why
this
would it be
one?
Using a
dangerous?
mouse though.
Why would it
Why
be
don't we have
dangerous?
this article?
Unless you right click accidentally.
Yeah. Right click and then
Damn, I right-clicked.
building in front of you explodes.
No, but yeah,
Release
man.
your oil slicks.
Well, I mean, look, you've been and everybody's been programmed that this is how you drive a car.
No, I've
This is
never
how you
thought
drive a
that's
car,
how you
you
drive
know?
a car.
But
I always thought it was this way.
Yeah, pimping. Yeah.
He's going like
You
this.
can't do that with a mouse. Actually, think of how much easier that is with a mouse.
You're not supposed to be able to see over the dashboard.
Yeah. So the bottom line is, man, I mean, why can't you drive with a mouse? Why, nobody says that's how you need a fucking steering wheel,
But I
Probably because it's
Well, then
the
you take the
easiest way.
steering wheel. I mean, that's why they give you options. You can use anything you want. It's like I was talking with somebody the other night, and we were talking about.
Well, actually, I'd rather take a controller because I can say like, oh, the button's stuck.
What if you accidentally hit up, down, left, right, BA?
I'm sorry I ran over your 12-year-old and your poodle, but it's stuck.
So anyway,
cheat code.
Up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right.
Up, down, left, right, left, right.
Or
That was the
RB,
old-
Y, X.
That was the old. What was it? It was like
And then the light
unlimited lives.
the light changes to green.
Yeah. The cheat system to all the lights.
Oh yeah, and if you're bringing us Honda Fits, they need neon lights.
That's funny.
Yeah, we need
That's
neon
good.
lights under our Honda Fit.
So anyway, so
Green neon lights
They need to be
with
the sports
orange
edition, too.
vehicles. Like it's tackiest you can be.
The Honda Fit like Sport Edition. Do they have those? Whatever. Just bring us a
Maybe.
fast
I'm sure
Honda Fit.
I think every company makes a sport version of
Yeah.
whatever they make.
Just put like a turbo.
I mean, hell,
charger.
Tesla started off right there.
Just turbocharge that bitch.
How about in Michigan? They're trying to make it harder and harder to be able to
Hey,
buy
Michigan.
Teslas.
The what?
In Michigan, they're making it like all the lobbyists are making it harder and harder to buy a Tesla in Michigan.
The Tesla
A car,
coil.
the electric cars. Yeah, Tesla coil. They're in high
Tesla
demand.
band. They're not
The
letting
cars.
Tesla play. in
Yeah, the
state
cars.
anymore, or what?
The
Okay,
Tesla cars.
I don't know what the Tesla is though. That's what
It's
I'm.
a
You never
car.
seen
It's
the
a
Tesla
car
cars?
brand.
I've never seen the Tesla.
They're like,
Oh, you haven't? Oh.
Never.
are they
All
electric?
Yeah, all
Yeah,
electric.
yeah.
Yeah. Hence the name Tesla.
They look cool.
Like 12
Oh,
miles
yeah,
an
yeah.
hour.
No,
Max.
no, dude. They beat the
Speedometer.
Porsche in a race.
Yeah.
They're fast as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, Jinx.
Did you see 22 Jump Street?
Oh.
Dude, did
No,
you see 22 Jump Street?
No, not yet.
You gotta see 22
Is it on
Jump
popcorn
Street.
time?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes.
Dude,
22 Jump Street.
Used on my phone now.
22 Jump Street is straight up one of the funniest movies I've ever seen.
Popcorn time.
Yeah, that's one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. It's so goddamn silly.
Really? Funniest movie year. One of
It
them.
might be. It's one of the funniest movies I've ever seen, dude. It had me howling like from beginning to end. They just don't stop, and there's so many little.
Did Johnny Depp do another cameo?
No,
Or is he
no,
still
no,
dead?
no.
That sucks.
No.
Man.
But no, you just got to see it, dude. I mean, the first one, 21 Jump Street, was funny. 22 Jump Street just took it to another level of silliness, dude. It's
I
fucking
like their
hilarious.
Mumford and Sons reference. That's funny.
So,
Did
but
you find this gringo essay?
no, it was
Mumford
what's his
and
name?
Sons
Actually,
sponsor?
Musk. He was the one who started Tesla.
Who?
That Elon Musk. Remember
I
the
don't
guy
know
who
who
was one of our favorite billionaires?
The lead singer of Tesla.
Yeah. I
No.
remember now.
But Mike knows their drummer. He's friends with their drummer, with Tesla's drummer.
So many things. named
Our guest
Tesla.
next week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Our guest next week.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, Mike.
Maybe he
posted,
can say which direction he wipes.
Yeah, Mike posted a thing earlier today talking about Tesla's
I
drummers
wipe back to front.
and or Tesla's drummers.
I
Talking about
wipe
Tesla.
side to side. Left
Side
to right.
side.
That's how I wipe.
I bidet, baby. It's the way to go.
You have a bidet?
No, but I should
We
get
do.
one.
We
It's a
do
great
have a
investment.
we do have a bidet.
I bet. Yeah,
I've
that's
never
good
used
shit,
it.
man. You should, man.
It doesn't work. I've tried.
doesn't
I
work.
pressed.
What the fuck are you shitting,
I
dude?
read the directions. I did what the directions said.
Oh, you mean
and
the
it does
bidet
not
itself
work.
doesn't work?
Yeah, the bidet doesn't work.
Water's not coming out.
Nothing. It's connected to a
Well,
water
you don't
line,
have to
too.
just read the directions. You actually have to do them, like follow them.
I did.
Just
Oh,
press
That's
the
what
button,
I'm saying.
dude.
I followed all the. I did
You just
press
told
the
me you
button.
read
It
the
didn't work.
directions. That's all.
Were you sitting on the seat?
Yes.
Huh.
And I
Try to use it like a
my
water
butthole.
fong.
I had my mouth around
The,
it.
the heat.
Use it like a
The
fong.
seat.
I
The
was
seat is
thirsty.
heated.
I was thirsty and I was hammered, so I was laying down on the bathroom floor.
Well, maybe it's the bidet, man.
The seat is heated.
Dude,
What?
the seat
You have a
is
heated toilet seat?
I sit down like
Do you
it's
really?
warm. Yeah.
Wow,
We
that's
have a
fucking
heated
awesome.
seated-
Dude, what the
Heated
fuck's going on
seated-
in your bathroom?
heated
Holy
seated
shit,
seat.
man. And you can take your phone in there, watch popcorn time. There's no reason to ever leave that motherfucker.
And we have a drum set in the basement now.
Yeah, we got the kit set up.
Wait, is that near the
We don't have
bidet?
any amps anymore though.
You have a bidet for
No
the
PV
drum
drum.
seat?
Yes. We just sit bare ass on the fucking drum set.
drumming and shit, drumming and shit.
We
It
set
don't
the
matter
drums
'cause it's
up
all
around the
clean.
bidet.
Oh, then again, your bidet's broke. Never mind.
Yeah, dude.
It's not broken. It
No,
works.
it's not broken. It
All
works.
right, I gotta try it again.
Hey, your bidet is broke. Ran out of money.
But I fear for my butthole sometimes. Like, is the force gonna be so massive that like
Yeah.
I get a gut full
It'll
of
come
water.
out your
I
mouth.
get a gut full of water and it starts spewing out of my nose?
Like a little teardrop. Just one little teardrop.
Excreting fluids from every crevice of my body.
Why is
Well,
chlorinated
there
water
are
coming out of
different
my
I
body?
settings.
just like start sweating it out instantly.
You can put the setting on low. You can
start
even
off at a lower setting.
you can even change the temperature of the water.
Are you serious?
And there's a dryer on it too.
No.
Oh, dude, it'll
Is
dry
it
your
really?
cheeks.
It blows air.
Oh, dude.
That is sweet.
It blows
gonna-
air on your.
All right, I
asshole.
definitely want a bidet
I
now.
wanna spray.
For anybody
bud-
out there,
it's
you
a
want to give me a
bidet.
birthday present or a
I'm gonna
Christmas present or whatever.
spray and dry my butt cheeks at the same time.
I don't think it does it
Simultaneous
at the
spray
same
dry.
time.
Yeah, that'd be kind of hard.
Would it be
That'd be
like
kind of
It
weird.
would just blow it off to the
it's like
side
a-
and shit. Like,
it's like
damn, my left ass cheek.
it's a
Oh,
car
man.
wash for your bunghole and scrotum.
So, like, how hard is the wind? Like, is your butt flapping and shit? Do you get reverse
It's actually
farts?
kind of like this. You turn it on. You turn it on. You kind of
reverse farts.
Rectal
you
queef.
kind of lift up.
It pushes the fart right back in there.
Hey, I can suck my farts back in sometimes.
Are you okay?
Oh, God.
You ate too much sugar. It's
Yeah,
too many
man.
Rice Krispie treats.
That wasn't
Yeah.
that funny.
Yeah, it was. Because I'm picturing a fart being pushed back in there. I like it.
Dude, I've done that before. No, but
Hey,
my
have
friend
you-
did-
have you seen
my
a
friend
guy-
sucked a fart out of my ass once.
What?
My friend sucked a fart out of my ass once with a funnel.
Chris Baker. Look him up on Facebook.
Chris Baker, he's the greatest person.
And you weren't in college?
No.
This is like serious good college history out here, man. How
Dude,
did
I
you
was
not go to
like, I
college?
was like in 8th grade.
No, have
You
you
should
seen
have
that
saved
guy?
that shit for college.
Have you seen that guy? He was on Jackass. He can actually suck air with
Dude,
his
I got
asshole.
arrested in college.
fart.
I don't like college.
Well, I saw one dude go on Stern who was able to like fart the anthem or some bullshit. Did you ever see
No,
it?
No, I like whenever they have the space helmet.
No. This guy,
Not the fart.
The
he
show
could
is definitely degenerated.
he could straight suck air into his butthole, and he put like a dart in it,
We
and then he
digress.
farted the dart into Steve-O's face or some shit.
Yeah,
shit.
there's a guy that can control his butt.
Wow, that's impressive.
Control his sphincters
Isn't
like
it-
to the point of like pure fucking blow dart accuracy.
And he wasted
uh,
this entire lifetime on that talent.
It's an
He probably
educational
didn't. It's
show.
probably just natural. He's
He's,
probably like,
he's a natural.
he's like,
Well,
what
you
if
have to. I guess.
what
I
if
guess you have to
shove-
be a natural.
What if I shove a hollow tube up my butt with something inside of it? Well, dude, I'm gonna become a YouTube sensation, showing people my ball sack.
But how do you come to that?
I don't know. Maybe
That's like, what was that one thing somebody posted?
he was
I know-
kinda greasy.
I know
Oh,
how
did
you
you,
could.
did you ever see
he
that?
He did look like a greasy ass
But
fellow.
did you ever see that one meme? Is that what they're called? Memes on Facebook?
It's a meme, yes.
Meme?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Is it a picture with words on it?
Yeah.
Okay,
like a
that's a
meme.
meme.
Well, if I say meme on Facebook,
Matt Russell of Sacramento, California.
but
the felon.
no, I saw
memes.
one. I saw one that was
Those
actually it was
memes.
funny. It was like the first guy who
He's a
discovered.
felon.
No, the first
He's a
guy who
felon.
discovered
He's a
milk.
felon. He's a
What was he
multiple
doing?
Nice. Huh?
Like that one meme. This kind of reminds me of that. The first guy who discovered milk. Like,
Yeah.
What was he doing?
I've actually,
you know,
I've
you ever see that
actually
meme?
used that.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just like we could extract milk in theory. And like,
I mean,
there were
babies
a bunch
suck
of, like,
milk out of their
primitive
mom's
scientists
teats.
getting together, drawing
So do
diagrams.
baby
Yeah. So let me
cows.
go to another animal and do the same. Hey, goat. Like, was that the first try? Was it a goat, or did he like try a bear or something and fucking all went wrong? Like scratch a bear off the list. Bear milk, no.
No, it's like we reproduce with women, and then their babies suck milk out of their tits, and then we suck milk out of cow tits. We could make a cow human.
Cow. They went right to like genetic engineering in the caveman days. That's pretty damn good.
I'm just trying to think of maybe what their logic could have been like. Maybe that's why they had bestiality back then.
Oh, there's no doubt bestiality was probably involved.
Yep.
There was some caveman somewhere, all lonely.
We
and
can
shit.
make human cow hybrid milk with a
Wow,
human
he was
cow
thinking big.
hybrid baby.
He was thinking he probably had a deal worked out with China and everything.
Yeah.
They were Chinese cavemen.
I feel like we should end the show now,
You
unless
think
we have more shit to talk about.
so? I don't know, man. I mean,
been about an hour.
We've spent 10 minutes on a bidet and
Baudet,
other
bodacious baudet,
Baudet.
flirtatious ass so bodacious.
And he's not even drunk.
I don't need to be drunk to sing.
Yeah,
The sign.
Yo.
I don't need to be drunk to sing. Coral.
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 Uh,
Have you seen The Walking Dead, right?
yes, yeah. No,
Coral.
I didn't see the last one.
Coral.
Coral.
That's okay. We gotta
An
write down
Australian-
sound effects that we need on the
Dude,
show.
he's like
That's
the-
gotta be one of them.
He's an Australian
Coral.
dude doing like a Georgia
I swear to God, like
accent.
90% of the actors in Hollywood are from Australia now. It used to be they all
Dude,
came
they're
from
good.
Canada. Now they're all coming from
I mean,
Australia.
look at Mel Gibson. He went a little insane for a while there, but shit.
Yeah,
He's back in the
fucking
game.
dude, he's
back
worth
in the
like
game
$1
making
billion.
badass movies.
How do you not go insane?
No, honestly, I don't think he went insane. I thought it was just.
When are we gonna write that
He
script
probably
for
just got
Buddhism?
bored. He's like, I got all this
Buddhism.
money. Now what do I do? Hey, fuck
Oh,
it. Let's.
you know what?
let's
I
insult
think
an
they made a
entire
reference
race.
to something similar in 22 Jump Street. I think that was in 22 Jump Street. Ooh, check out that spider, man.
Oh shit.
Oh, the spider, not the Spider-Man.
Are you hungry? You want some protein?
No, Spider-Man.
Leave him alone, man.
Even though that's
Bring him
Batman
good luck.
theme
Look,
song.
he's a retarded spider. He's struggling.
You don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Can't even climb a fucking wall.
What
What's
kind of a
wrong with
spider are you? You can't climb the wall.
This show has really detracted from anything reasonable.
Degenerated. It is eroded
Like that wall over there.
into the crevice
Yes.
of my anus.
Like how that fan wasn't on all day, and it's just
See what happened?
fucking.
Dude, I'm gonna use your.
I
hand
walked
thingy.
in, I'm like,
But
I'm gonna play with your hand thingy.
oh, you break that, I will kill you.
I'm not gonna like play with it like a child. I'm gonna
Okay.
use it
Okay, go
properly.
for it.
he's not
but
gonna
I'm
go and like
Yeah, you
smack
said-
on it and
I just
shit.
said I'm gonna play with it.
You never
because,
know.
Like it sounded funnier to say play with your hand thingy.
That's true.
I was
He's
like
gonna
playing with
He's
other
gonna play
people's
with
hand thingies.
You're off camera. You can play with it all you want.
Oh, that's how we do it.
Yeah, but you got to turn it on. Turn on the.
I was just like,
No, well, do the whole thing with the game.
alright, hold on.
You know what?
The game? Did you say?
Yeah, there's a whole game to it. Okay, well, we're gonna end the show now.
Okay,
so I can
how-
actually show Russ
How do we end the show?
I'm gonna learn how to hand sign.
Say good night, everybody.
We
Or
haven't-
do you mean how do we click out?
Yeah, how do we?
I mean, if we stop streaming, then
No,
it's just
well,
gonna go.
well, what if it's because it'll still be streaming in YouTube. We gotta stop it over there first. Go to YouTube.
Well, if we hit here, it'll go right. That's what we're gonna see on
Say
YouTube.
goodnight yet?
Yeah, but then it's gonna like whenever whenever you go back to play it back, whenever it's done streaming, then at the end it's just gonna be like a blank pause.
need a
of-
bunch
Yeah, we'll shut it off there afterwards.
We need a bunch.
Nobody's
of,
gonna
like,
get to the
random
end of this, dude.
production
If people get
company
halfway through
logos
this
in
thing,
the
I mean,
we
end,
should
too.
we should
We
shut
hate
it.
them, they hate us.
we
So you
should
think
shut
they're gonna
it
watch
off.
all the way to the end?
We should shut it off on YouTube first.
You know what the intro
think so?
should be?
This
Just
is
like
my
a bunch
wise.
of random like production company
Where it
logos.
says stop streaming.
So it should be.
Whoa. That's...
Stop streaming. I think that's a good place to start.
Okay. Well, do we
Stop.
Do we sign off? Do we?
All right, this is Attila.
Now's a good night.
No. Nobody died. No, we don't need
Oh.
to do that. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Well, as soon as you cut the feed, we're gonna die. We will cease to exist.
In their eyes.
No,
Oh, we all die?
in reality.
In reality.
No, we don't die. We simply cease to exist.
Oh, okay.
We only exist within the minds of each individual.
Well,
viewer
that's
anyway,
yeah. That's a whole different debate and conversation.
Everything he's saying is
Philosophical
true.
conundrum.
Exactly.
Buddhism.
All right, so we out of here.
It is
We
the
left them on
truth.
that deep thought.
Buddhism.
Deep thought.
That's a way of
And,
thinking.
well,
not a religion.
we're an hour and 11 minutes and 52 seconds
Whoa,
in.
that's insanity. Are
Dude,
we?
we can still.
Yeah, that's all right.
Let's
All right.
wait till
We're
one.
out of here. Good night,
Okay,
everyone.
Goodbye. See ya.
Goodbye.
Okay.
What?
Oh,
Are
we
you
have
sure?
to even. Okay.
Jesus Christ. Are you sure you want to stop streaming live? I like the fact that it makes you make it sure.